U.S. and Israel's bombardment of Iran and Lebanon continues, with a strike on a hotel near Beirut and the building of the Assembly of Experts in calm as the death toll surpasses 800 in both countries. Tehran continues retaliatory attacks on Israel and U.S. targets in the Middle East for a fourth night, with strikes reported on Washington's consulate in Dubai and a port in the city of Fujairah in the United Arab Emirates. U.S. President Donald Trump says the U.S. is prepared to deploy the Navy to escort tankers through the Strait of Hormuz after Iran declared the vital waterway closed, a disruption already rippling through the region, with Iraq slowing or halting oil production at the Rumaila field and the West Qurna 2 project. Democratic lawmakers slam Trump's justifications for attacking Iran, warning the U.S. may be heading for a ground assault and an open-ended engagement with no end in sight. Visit our live tracker for the latest on casualty figures from across the region. Israel said it had launched a broad wave of strikes against government targets in Tehran, including the presidential office. A loud blast was reported in the northeast of Tehran on Wednesday morning, as explosions rocked Iranian cities for a fourth night. Israel's bombardment of Lebanon continues, with strikes reported in the southern Beirut suburb of Dahiyeh, seen as a support base for the militant group Hezbollah. Iran continues to launch retaliatory strikes, with Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, saying it fired about 40 missiles at U.S. and Israeli targets. A funeral ceremony is to be held in Tehran for the supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, according to state media. Supporters of the late Khamenei, who was killed in the U.S.-Israeli strikes on Saturday, will gather at the prayer hall of the Grand Mosalla of Tehran on Wednesday at 10 p.m., 6:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, to begin a three-day commemoration ceremony. Khamenei's son, Mojtaba Khamenei, 56, has emerged as the front-runner to replace his father as Iran's supreme leader, The New York Times has reported, citing Iranian officials. The Israeli defense minister, Israel Katz, said his military would attempt to kill any Iranian leader appointed to succeed Khamenei. Global oil and gas prices have spiked as the war halted energy exports from the Middle East. Iran has attacked ships and energy facilities, closing navigation in the Gulf and forcing production stoppages from Qatar to Iraq. The conflict has caused turbulence on global markets. In Tokyo, the Nikkei 225 continued to fall on Wednesday, and was down about 3.9% during early trading. In Seoul, the Kospi, which dropped 7.2% on Tuesday, fell by a further 8.1% before trading was suspended on Wednesday. But Wall Street looks set to open only marginally lower in New York, according to pre-market trading data. The U.S. Navy could begin escorting oil tankers through the Strait of Hormuz if necessary, President Donald Trump said on Tuesday, in one of the Administra.